Imagine the slimmest iPhone ever, just 5.5 millimeters thin, gorgeous color options, and packed with near-pro performance. That's the buzz around the upcoming iPhone 17 Air, but is beauty only skin deep? Will the battery hold up, or is this just a pretty design without the substance? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to expect. The good, the bad, and everything in between. Let's dive in. Alright, so let's get into it. What's actually new with the iPhone 17 Air, and how does it stack up against the 16? First up, the design. This thing is crazy thin. We're talking just 5.5 millimeters thick. To put that in perspective, it's thinner than an Apple Watch. It also weighs around 145 grams, which is super light. You'll barely feel it in your pocket. Seriously, it's like holding a wafer. Apple's going for a premium vibe too. They're using a kind of liquid glass finish on the back. And the phone comes in 4 colors: black, silver, light gold, and a pale blue that's almost white. I gotta admit, this phone looks clean. Now onto the display. You get a 6.6-inch OLED screen. And yes, finally 120 Hz ProMotion on a non-pro iPhone. The bezels are almost invisible, which makes the whole front look super immersive. Under the hood, Apple's not playing around. It's running the A19 Pro chip, the same one that's going in the Pro models this year, but the Air version has a slightly less powerful GPU. It's got 5 cores instead of 6. Still, for most people, you won't even notice it unless you're gaming at a high level or editing video on your phone. RAM? You're getting 12 gigs, which is kind of wild for a base model. That means better multitasking, snappier performance, and it's more future-proof for upcoming iOS updates. Now, let's talk camera. Apple's keeping it simple this year, just one 48-megapixel main lens on the back and a 24-megapixel front camera. So no ultra-wide or telephoto, which honestly might be a deal-breaker for some. But the main sensor is pretty powerful and will likely hold its own in most day-to-day shots. One area that has people a bit nervous, though, the battery. Because of that thin design, the battery is a bit smaller than last year's, around 2,800 milliamp-hours. Apple hasn't officially said how it performs, but early estimates suggest it might struggle to make it through a full day if you're a heavy user. They might offer a MagSafe battery case, but still, that's something to keep in mind. So now that we've seen what it offers, is the iPhone 17 Air actually worth getting? Here's what I love about it. It's gorgeous, no question. Probably the best looking iPhone Apple's made so far. It's fast. With the A19 Pro and 12 gigabytes RAM, this thing is built to fly. And that display? Big, bright, and buttery smooth thanks to ProMotion. But, and this is a big but, there are a few things you've got to think about. First, battery life. If you're someone who's always on the go, watching videos, gaming, using maps, this smaller battery might not last you the full day. Second, the camera setup feels a bit too minimal. No zoom lens, no wide angle, like just one rear sensor. It's a good sensor, don't get me wrong, but you do lose flexibility. And finally, the durability. A phone this thin always raises questions about bending or damage if you accidentally drop it. We saw this with the iPhone 6 Plus years ago. Hopefully, Apple learned from that, but it's worth watching. If you're someone who wants a lightweight, elegant phone with great speed and doesn't mind charging more often or losing a couple of camera options, this might actually be perfect for you. But if you rely on your phone for heavy tasks, long days without charging, or need that zoom and ultra-wide lens, you might be better off with the iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max. In the end, Apple's taking a bold step here with the 17 Air. It's stylish, powerful, and clearly made for a specific kind of user. What do you think about the iPhone 17 Air? Is the ultra-thin design worth the trade-offs? Would you buy it, or are you sticking with something else this year? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take.